Hey, good morning, guys. It's John Phillips. It's Thursday morning on a short week, which is nice. It's the 5th of January, 2023, and I'm heading to a house literally like 2 minutes from Dunkin' Donuts, where I get some coffee and a sandwich in the morning. And this woman has a problem with her washing machine drain, and she's pretty adamant about not paying for an estimate to do the job, which I don't know why we're doing all of that, but anyways, this guy, he's got plenty of room to get by me if he wants to go. Anyways, so I'm going over there. I don't usually do free estimates. You call me, I come out and either fix it or I can't fix it, and you pay me for the time I spent. But this lady, she seems like an older lady, very nice. She was spreading it on thick, really, telling me God bless you, I love you, and all this stuff. So we'll see when I get there. My main question is, how long has it been doing this, or did it work last week? And then I can go from there. If it hasn't worked in years, maybe she needs an estimate. Anyways, we'll see when we get there. Alright guys, so this is getting interesting. I had to go up on the roof because the stoppage is below the floor, and the roof is about a 8 or 9 pitch with some kind of plastic weird tile. I went up there once. I wasn't able to clear the stoppage, so I figured out this is the vent, and they've got a big attic here, lots of room. And the easiest thing for me to do is just cut this vent, put a fern coat on it, and use this as the clean out. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed my cable in by hand. This is a lot safer for me. I don't want to end up on the ground with a broken back, you know what I'm saying? This is stoppage. I'm gonna see if that got it. This lady's tighter than a fucking... She's squeezing the nickel till the buffalo shits. Every turn. How much? How much? I don't know. How about that?
run into any upset, anything that will like won't go?
Not yet, no. I mean, I thought I did, but it's still backing up pretty fast. So, not sure what the deal is. Do you know when this place was built?
It's in the 1990 something.
Oh, okay.
88 or 89, I don't know, but it's under 2000.
Yeah.
I can call the ex-person, the manager. She lives right here where the parking lot over here. She's right at that one of those units there. You want to know exactly? I could call it. It's in the paperwork. I don't know here. This is not a 55 community. Jesus.
Nope.
Need a drink, then?
No, I'm good, thank you. Hey, good morning, guys. This is John Phillips. John Phillips Plumbing Service. It's Friday morning, the 6th of January, 2023. And I want to tell you about a job I went to yesterday, which was, it struck me as odd. You know, a couple flags were raised immediately when she called me. And I talk about that in the beginning of the video. But anyways, I get to this house. She calls me and says my washing machine stopped up. So I'm thinking, you know, I either need to go up on the roof or just catch it through the washing machine hookup, you know, if it's in the trap. So the first thing I do is I fill up her washing machine and I run the Super V through the washing machine hookup, and you know, I know that pipe equals about 4 or 5 feet altogether, and I'm in the stack. So I run out like 20 feet of cable, and didn't really have any problem. I could see down in the wall that it was ABS pipe, a 2-inch P-trap tied into a 3-inch vent. And so I'm thinking it's most likely not here in this trap because it's so smooth. If it were tied into a cast iron stack, that's something else. So anyways, I can't get the stoppage. And this lady was really adamant about getting an estimate. And I'm like, ma'am, I can't give you an estimate because I just don't know what's going on here. It's the first time I've been to this house. I don't know, you know, I know you have cast iron under the slab, but it's tough for me to give you an estimate. So anyways, I spent about 3 hours at this woman's house. I went up on the roof. It was about an 8 or 9 pitch. I mean, really, really steep. And it had plastic tile. You know, I'm concerned about breaking the tile. I'm concerned about slipping off of it because there's dew on it from overnight. And I go up there, I run the cable through the 3-inch vent. Still no cigar. I can't get this washing machine to drain. So luckily I go in the master bath, and there's an access panel in the middle of the bathroom ceiling, which is kind of crazy and ugly. But I open that up, and I see that there's a 3-inch vent, the same one I just ran the cable through up on the roof, but I wasn't going back up there. I didn't want to fall off the roof and break my back and, you know, destroy myself for the rest of my life. So anyways, I decided, you know what, I'm going to cut this 3-inch vent up in the attic. It was right there at the access panel. There was plywood all around it. And I'm going to go in through that with my K60. Big cable, you know, my 7/8 cable. And so I do that. I run out 30 feet of cable, and I go and check the washing machine, still backed up. I run out another 30 feet, so I'm up to 60. Still no cigar. I can't get this washing machine to drain. And my experience tells me that, you know, there's something in there that is actually, and I want to tell you that the kitchen ties into this 3-inch stack too. So you got a washing machine and a kitchen with a garbage disposal. So my experience has been, when I have a stoppage, either it's a bad cast iron line with a lot of debris in it, or there's something they did with the garbage disposal where as soon as I break through the stoppage, it's just filling in behind it, and it won't let anything flow out. Like, I've seen people wash little throw rugs with rubber on the back of them, and all the rubber comes off and ends up down under the slab, and it's just a real pain, you know. I mean, you got a camera. I mean, you can't figure it out, you know. So I'm thinking this is going to get real expensive. So after that, after not being able to clear it with the K60, I tell the woman, I say, listen, you got big issues here. I can't get it resolved. And, you know, you're getting up there in price. And I was giving her a good deal. 3 hours I spent there. And I had all my sewer equipment off the truck. I'm up on the roof. I'm in the attic, sweating my ass off. I tell her she owes me $300. And, she goes ballistic, man. She's like, that's why I needed an estimate. I was like, honey, I don't know, you know, what I'm getting into. I told you how much I charge. And all right, guys, so my battery died in mid-sentence again. But anyways, I tell her she owes me $300. She says, no, you told me $150. And I was like, yeah, the $150 was if I could catch it with the Super V through the washing machine box. Anyway, she was Vietnamese, and she was a very nice lady at first, but she started to go off the deep end, man. Yeah, I couldn't even understand what she was saying. And she writes a check out to me for $150, and I told her it was $300. And I don't know, it was a bad situation, you know. I ended up just ripping the check up and telling her, you have a nice day, ma'am. I wasn't happy with that. I just packed up all my stuff and wrote it off as, you know, I lost this one with this lady. I'm not gonna deal with her. So I left. Well, last night it didn't sit well with me, so I gave her a call last night to try to like smooth things over. I don't want any money from her. I don't like having this bad mojo out there. So anyways, when I call her, she's at the house again with another plumber, and the poor bastard, I got on the phone with him and I said, dude, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm running my Super V basically through the washing machine stub out. I said, I've already done that. He said, well, she told me you didn't do it. And I said, well, I'm just gonna tell you, man, you're in for a hell of a ride with this lady. I told him what I did, so he's not gonna follow the same track that I went. You know, go through the washer box, go up on the roof. I told him about the clean out in the attic if he got to that point. But I'm anxious to see what happened over there last night, if he got paid or if it was just another shit show. Yesterday, come to find out, you know, she only had $150 in her checking account. That was her limit. She had no more money. And I knew something was stinky in Denmark when she called me the first time. It just didn't seem right. And the moral of the story is go with your instincts or your intuition. If it doesn't seem right, it probably isn't. So I'm gonna post that video. It was really tough. I was getting frustrated, you know, when you're doing everything you can and you're not making up any ground. It gets frustrating. And then I have this little lady chasing me around. She's asking me if she can come up on the roof to help me. She's like 65. I'm like, are you nuts, lady? You need to go in the house. You can't be out here. Something falls off this roof and hits you in the head. Like me. Anyways, some days it's like that, man. And that job just beat me up. Going up in that attic with a cable, you know, it's not fun with wires and insulation. I had to bring my hose up there to make sure I didn't grab a wire and electrocute myself. So yesterday was interesting. I got done there. I didn't get paid. I got screwed and I came home. I got home by 1 o'clock and I went to bed and I didn't wake up till 5 o'clock. It totally just exhausted me. Some days are like that, guys. And it is what it is. I'm going back there this morning because in all of that fury, I forgot to put the Fernco on the 3-inch vent up in the attic. So I need to return there, and at least I need to make sure, you know, I cleaned the house up. I cleaned up all the insulation, all this shit, and didn't get paid. But I need to go back there and put this 3-inch Fernco on that 3-inch vent and leave this house in a safe manner. When I talked to that plumber last night, I said, hey man, I forgot to put the Fernco. It's sitting right at the base of that stack. And he said, well, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. And I was like, that's fine. I get it. You know, it's not your responsibility. I would have done it for him. But, so I need to run over there this morning, put the 3-inch Fernco on that vent, and be done with that. And I'm anxious to see what happened. I'll let you know if that guy, if he was able to resolve the issue. I hope he was, you know. I hope he got her going, and it is what it is, guys. Sometimes you lose, you know. All right, guys, so I'm back here at this job. The woman who don't want to pay, and that poor ass plumber who came last night working overtime. It was like 7 o'clock at night. She didn't pay him either because he couldn't fix the problem. So I needed to hear that just to make sure that I'm not going crazy or I did something stupid. But anyways, I got this. I wanted to document the fact that I've got this Fernco on here. I tied this vent back together. This is a very easy way to gain access to a plumbing system if you got a big attic like this. I mean, there's a lot of room up here, and sometimes that's the easiest route if you can get in the attic. It's not easy, but it's better than climbing up on a roof, which I'll show you how steep it was. But anyways, we're all done. I just need to document this because it's getting ugly over here, and that's it. Alright guys, so look at this fucking roof I climbed up on. Trying to resolve this issue for this fucking lady who just will not pay a fucking plumber. Funny, man. I climbed this fucking roof, hanging on to that flashing right there, going across the ridge and then back down to that 3-inch vent up there. Was unable to do it. There's no clean. Supposedly the clean outs out in the front here, but it's just a disaster. The kid's real cool who lives there. Actually, it's a fucking Airbnb, and there's 2 pro golfers who live there for the off season, and this kid who just took a sales job. But it's an Airbnb, man, in fucking Sarasota, Florida during the season. she's getting big money for that unit, renting it by the month, and she tells me she's only got $150 in the bank. Yeah, I don't know, but you live and learn. This one cost me. Hey, one more thing, guys, before I let you go on this video. That PRV I bought the other day, I just run into the supply house, pick it up, and in the back of my mind, I know the last time I bought one, it was probably $67, $68, you know, in that range. Well, I thought when they gave me the ticket, it was high. I look at it, they charged me, I think they charged me $177 for that PRV. You could buy it at Home Depot for $67, and I get a 10% discount because I'm a veteran. So it's man, I call my salesman and I say, hey, you know, what's up with this price, man? And he says, well, you know, the last time you bought one was 2 years ago. Things have gone up. And I was like, dude, I just did a search. I can get it at supplyhouse.com. I can get it at Lowe's. I can get it at Home Depot. I can get 3 of them for what you're trying to sell me this one for. So he comes down to like $87 or something, which is still $20 higher than I can buy it at Home Depot, man. So you gotta be, you know, a trusting relationship with your sales. This guy is not my friend, man. He's picking my pocket. If I do not watch every invoice coming from that guy, he makes a commission on everything I buy, and you gotta be on your toes, man, as a business owner. And if you're just an employee working for somebody, when you finally go into business for yourself, all of this other shit will be revealed to you. What you go through as a business owner, and how, if I sent a guy over to that house yesterday for that stoppage and that lady didn't pay, as a business owner, you got to pay that guy, you know, for everything he did. And you just eat it, man. But it's these people are out, you know, some people don't have your best interest in mind. And so I need to go over here right now and get this issue resolved with this overcharge. He owes me $100, so that's a lot of money, man. You won't be in business long if you're paying, you know, 300% over what the thing's worth. And they do it all the time. I don't have that trusting relationship with these guys. I'm a lot smaller than I used to be. I'd owe these guys a lot of money every month, and now I'm just expendable, I guess. But have a great day. Another day in the life of a plumber. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And but you get up every day and get out there and do it. That's what we do. And I want to share the whole picture. I'm not going to candy coat it. I'm not going to cut shit out so that everything's just perfect, you know. You get everything. This is how it is, guys. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. I need a couple people to hit the subscribe button. I'm getting a lot of views, but no subscriptions. I'm hovering right below where I need to be. I need to get 1,000 subscribers. I hate to beg for subscribers, but man, I need to get over that 1,000, and so I can monetize this, and it will help out. You know, it takes a lot of time to put these videos up, and a lot of effort, and I actually enjoy it, but it would be icing on the cake if I could get over that 1,000 subscribers. I mean, some of these videos I put up got 30,000 views, and I know I'm a little tough to take, you know. I'm not your average guy, but do me a solid, click the subscribe button, and I won't beg any more after that. All right, guys, have a great day or night or whatever. See ya.